Yep. All right, so we're doing the Tekken 3 endings. We're going to be redoing them because we now have the microphones to do so. Hopefully it sounds a little bit better.
Man, I'm loving the smooth jazz music right off the bat.
Oh, Nina and Anna won again.
What's bro back there doing?
The dances.
Bro. Is he clipping through the floor? Bro, stop moving your hips like that, bro.
Is this Miami?
What's with it?
Yeah,
Probably
it
is.
looks like
It
it.
looks like people from Miami.
But I like how Nina was just like, she was just like, what?
I like this one because it kind of explains
Yep.
where the tension might be with Nina and Anna. That Nina might just be jealous of Anna's looks. She's the one that gets all the guys, and
I do think
Nina doesn't.
She
I
does
think
look
that might be what it is. So let's that was higher than the other ones. So I would
because
say
Anna's not losing. She's finally winning. So
I would give that like an 8.5. Like legitimately, that's probably their best one so far.
8.5.
8.5. I would give it an 8.5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not a 9 because it's pretty good. Even though it still doesn't get to the point of they're fighters and they're actually participating in a martial arts tournament.
Ryan Fury.
Ryan Fury.
Oh.
Do you want to know how I got this scar? You don't want to know.
He's
I
asking
really
him.
don't want to know how you got it.
He's asking a random kid.
Yeah.
Those
I was
guys
part of the
look like the
military.
Brotherhood of Steel almost from Fallout.
Oh yeah.
The graphics really are making it more of a Fallout thing.
Bro.
He's so angry.
Oh yeah.
That's the right response. Run.
Pretty
Run.
metal. the real explosion.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a 10 out of 10 for me.
I mean, really,
What else do you need to know?
I think I'll give it the same as 8.5.
That's how, bro. That's how I
I'll
feel
give
when
it
I.
an 8.5 because I mean, shit.
8.5.
It doesn't really
8.5.
give us too much about Brian, even though Brian, what more do you need from him? But he does have more lore in the series than just he's crazy.
Eddie
This is one of
Gordo.
my favorite ones. This one actually gets a 10.
What did I say? Seek the truth.
This one
Seek the
is
truth.
actually a 10. Like Tekken
Man.
3 is really coming with the good one so
Yeah.
far.
Look at. I mean, look at the improvement on the graphics.
Real
Eddie's
though.
room.
He's in here probably listening to Drake or something.
This is why I'm so mad that it took so long to put him in the damn game as well.
Yeah.
And they gave him that old paper cutout ass dread style, but either way, I'm so happy. He's like,
Yo.
where the pictures of Kazuya at?
They're over there. All right.
They're over there. He's like, oh lord,
Oh Lord.
he can't handle it. He's like, oh lord.
They can't. Well, like, who is it? The fighters den. You can't handle Eddie.
Well, shout out to Fighters Den. I love that
Fighters
channel.
Den is awesome. Go check his channel out.
Eddie's a beast, man. 10 out of 10.
10 out of
bro.
10. 10 out of 10.
It's moody.
Yeah.
It could be a series in and of itself. Like, so
real,
much is going on. Gun
got
Jack
here?
always
remember
giving
this.
us something weird, but
Some machinery going on right
we'll
here.
see.
Machinery Aguan.
King of Iron Fist. She
Wait.
uploaded the King of Iron
Is that the
Fist
same
tournament.
girl? That's the
Hey,
same girl.
Could be, yeah. That's good. That's better than the last one. What did I give it? A 5 out of 10 last time?
I believe so. You gave it
Yeah.
not a good score.
It wasn't a good score.
I liked
was
it.
giving us a little bit more.
happening again?
Yeah.
Dr. Abel, you saw
Oh yo.
You so mean, dog.
What the fuck?
Watch this shit.
I
Hold on.
fucking knew it.
The drama.
Bro! Why?
Yeah, why'd you keep doing that to him?
I'm sorry if I'm peeking, but why?
Okay, that one again is an 8.5. That's like the same level. I give it a 9. It's a little bit above Brian and Anna's.
Man.
In
Just for
that
the
it
spectacle.
gives us a little bit more, and I'm happy that it gives us more than the
That's
previous
so like.
ones.
It's so like ridiculous, like over the top.
Bald-headed science is always ruining it for us.
Exactly. Hachimijima. After true ogres defeated.
Horror dissolves.
Oh, don't ever come back. You already know where this is going.
You already know.
If you even have an iota of what the Tekken story is, you already know where this is going.
One or two things is gonna happen.
This has been the same thing.
And I threw him out of an
Another volcano.
Why is Hayashi always throwing people out of shit?
And he smiles a little bit.
Yeah, only because we've seen it so many times. I want to give that a 7.
That is.
Seven.
Even though
is-
if that was the first intro, if that was the first time we met Heihachi, it would be a higher score. But since this is like the third time he's thrown somebody into a volcano, it's like, Heihachi, we get it, bro.
Yo, that is crazy.
You're on film, dog. We got you, dog.
Yeah, you're on camera. He's like,
That wasn't me. It must have been a cousin of mine. I mean, come on, dude. I don't even have the devil gene.
Hwoarang's ending.
Hwoarang. Incredible
Jumps
Hulk.
15
he
feet.
turned as a Dark Jack.
I really like that one.
Yeah,
I
really
really like
moody.
that one.
Tekken 3 was a really moody game.
I would give it a 9.5. That Tekken 3 is really killing it with
Yeah.
these. Like we've had very high scores. I give it like a 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah. The flame pans. Nice.
This is, I think I kind of remember this. Oh, no, the face. He was like, what are those guns? Oh, those are guns.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I remember that shit.
The way Heihachi dropped his gun, like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just how he's walking,
martial arts.
walking like a thug. He's like, that's how we do it. Oh,
until
and Jin's not done yet. Oh, he makes him pay.
He flies to the moon.
He just flies away.
I don't know why he didn't kill him. He just straight up shot you, bro.
Heihachi just stands
Heihachi
right
gets
back
up.
He's like, whoa.
that was a doozy. Like what the fuck?
He's like, whoa, at least you didn't throw me down on a volcano. What is that going to? What are we going to give that
what
one?
would we give
I would
that?
give that a 6.5. Why didn't he should have just ended Heihachi right there.
Yeah, it brings the addition of like the fact that he shoots him. It never sat right with me as much as
Wasn't expected.
As much as I enjoy the fact that he just straight up pulls out a gun and shoots the bro. But why would Heihachi? Like, I guess Heihachi's that mean of a guy, but
He's a pretty
with
mean
all the
dude.
things that they can do in this universe.
And I like how they try to humanize him in Tekken 7. Like, we'll get to that further down the
wow.
line. But you just look at these cutscenes back then.
Like, okay, so we'll give that one a 6. What you say?
6.5. Just because
6.5 is good.
you know,
I think that's a good score for that. Next, moving on to
Juliana. This is Julia.
This is Julia. Okay.
With voice acting.
What, really? Wow.
She's like, I'm not.
Wow.
She's like,
why all of a sudden they give her voice
yeah, I
acting
know, right?
and nobody else?
She's like, Julia, I'm not a playable character anymore. I'm suffering from the non-player character virus. He's like, I'll never let Heihachi get away with this. Like,
Oh wow. That's cool.
I like the fact this is his voice
Yeah.
because I can actually get their story better, but go home back to Arizona.
and so she did.
And so
The
she went
walk.
back to Arizona. She actually pulled out a wedgie as well. If you didn't catch that, she pulled out a wedgie, which is totally, if she's alone in the wilderness, it's on her.
She was just
That one was weird. That one was weird. Like for a host of reasons, but like
I would give it.
where was she at? The Grand Canyon?
Arizona. She was so.
I would do the same thing at the Grand
She
Canyon.
was in Arizona.
man,
6.5.
6 point, the same as the last was like
Same
it's a
as-
lot of
yeah.
lore, but it's not
I
like
don't understand.
it is.
I
So,
kind of 7. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah,
7.
it's a 7 for me.
7. It was better.
I
It
give
was,
it. Let's settle at a 6.5 again
6.5.
because it's convoluted. I don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You got King.
King. Let's see. Kings usually has good ones. This one might not be the same. Let's see. Got Armor King.
It's amazing how this was on the same console that the PlayStation 1.
Armor King hating.
Yeah, Armor King hating in the.
You said it's on the same console as
That's
the.
Tekken 1. I bet.
Oh really?
Yeah, same
Oh,
console.
I forgot about this one. I remember this shit.
Yeah, really
He
weird.
comes in.
Yep.
This was very creepy and weird.
Yeah, it was.
Mysterious.
Small head.
Kings were always bangers, for real.
Yeah, this one is
So,
like a true 7, just because like there's not a whole lot we can get from it. It's kind of creepy. Like, I kind of like the creepy ass vibes that you never really see Armor King's face. He has like a weird, like, I don't know if it was the graphic constraints, but
It looked like they blurred out his face almost.
Yeah.
Correct us if we're wrong. in the
they
comments.
blur out his face. But in any case, that's a 7. Not as good as his other ones.
Kuma, I cannot stand this character. I can't stand either of the bears. Because they
are
took
very simplistic.
they're a waste of a character slot.
Yeah.
They both made it into Tekken 8, but of course, everything online is an opinion. He likes panda. I don't even think that could work. A grizzly bear and a panda bear.
Well, actually, in real life, grizzly bears were never made with a panda bear. It's not really compatible.
Okay,
But
so
no,
this is
that's probably the lowest score we had so far.
5-4.
A 4 I think is a 4 I think is what that deserved. It's the same storyline as Ganryu, where he's continuously trying to pursue
Julia and or
he's
Michelle.
constantly trying to pursue these characters, and he gets rejected. Just like, okay, whatever. It's a trope that's in many things, and it's just like whatever. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that. So a 4 is good.
Forest Law.
This is
Martial
Forest
law, son.
Yeah,
Dojo.
Get some story going with this.
I always like cameos.
Martial law with the mustache.
The mustache. This kid's mustache. The beginnings of his mustache,
He's like, now we're all gonna do a backflip.
or whatever this is.
Yeah.
What?
I like the callback to Bruce Lee. In any time. I mean, it's just strange. This one's a little weird.
Yeah, they just.
6.5 or a
6.
7. It's alright. I like the fact that there's a Paul cameo.
Yeah.
They're training together.
This is when Tekken
You have
started to
Father,
get.
you have Son, you have Paul. It's all good. I give it a 7.5 for what it is. Just because I like all the characters involved.
Lei Wulong.
Lei Wulong.
This one's better because it's actually showing him doing martial arts.
Yeah, I think. Wait a minute. Did we even rank? What was the last one we had? He was just shooting his weapon.
Did we even rank that one? Did I leave that out?
Did you leave that out? That was hilarious.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that
there.
being in the last video.
Oh my god.
But we might have to stitch that into this one right now. This one makes more sense. His last one was simply him just laying out fucking lead.
Yeah, it's so minuscule. We just put it
is
in
a
a little
police
box.
officer.
Yeah.
But there's many different things that.
And then he's resting on the Buddha statue.
Okay.
About his character.
Okay. That's cool.
That one's a 7.5 for me.
I'll give it a 7.
I mean, what would you give it any higher than that?
No, I would give it maybe. I would give it a 6.5. So we can settle at like a 7 if that's alright.
Just do a 7.
Well, you know, martial arts is a huge part of who he is. He's just a drunken master type of dude.
Mokujin is a weird.
They made this look
ending.
more realistic for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like they're just people in suits. How did they do that?
Bro, that's
Is
what I'm
this-
very interested in learning. Like, how the fuck did they pull this off?
I do not know. It looks like they're either 3D models, but they move so convincingly.
Yeah.
Like for back then. So we got these little miniature. I don't know if they're his children or whatever, but. Yeah, when Mama says clean up the forest, she means clean up the forest. It just freezes.
I really like that one. It was very weird.
Yeah.
But it's Mokujin, so fuck it. Just give it a 9 because
I'll give it a 9.
it gives us more than any of the other ones would give us. I mean, it's just kind of a gag, but at the same time, it's still very entertaining.
It's a gag character. He's a mimic character. So. Nina Williams ending. Is she hurting her sister? Huh. Dr. Boskanovich.
To restore her memories.
She was cryo-slept after the events of Tekken 2, I believe. Why wasn't this one voiced?
So this is Nina's ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, that's a strange
I
one to
would
give.
give it a 6. It's not as good as their other ones.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's like,
Yeah, I it's actually impressive levels of hate to interrupt somebody's morning and fuck with them. I aspire to have those levels of hate towards somebody at some point. To go out of my way to bother them that much, let alone your sibling.
Nah, bro. No.
All Phoenix.
Fuck?
This cop who honestly should have been a guest character because
real.
of his dramatic entrance.
Yeah, he should have been some type of character.
Yeah, I like this one a little bit. It's actually not as good as the one where he just punches the boulder.
Yeah.
But I do like, he is a motorcycle rider, and what's more cliche of a motorcycle rider than, them getting tickets by.
Yeah.
So that's probably something that he does often. So I like that one. I think that was probably maybe straight up and down, maybe a 6. I would give it a 6.
We got
Oh, here we go
Tiger.
with freaking tigers. And this is what I hate. And I hate it because I like Tiger as a character. He deserves so much better than just dancing. I guess he's the disco character because he has an afro, but it's like,
But he's also like
come on,
alone
we've
and
evolved past this point. And it's like, exactly, he's alone. There's no interaction with any other character. Even the character who he's connected to, Eddie, could have been dancing with him or something like that. Yeah, it just doesn't do a whole lot. I think the same lines of the Ganryu one where he just didn't do anything. It's like, okay, yeah, he likes to dance. So I'll give it like a 2, to be honest.
Yeah, he didn't.
I would
really
give
do
it lower
anything.
if I didn't like the character.
We got Ogre.
Yeah, he's on that HGH. She's on that whatever these kids are taking these days. What do they call them? Swarms. Kids taking these. Get that shit out of your body, young people.
Yeah, listen to Bruce. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, this guy's coming out here looking like Brock Lesnar, following Sonic the Hedgehog's bit of destroying helicopters.
The ominous glow of the eyes. I like that. That's terrifying.
True ogre. He goes from a regular ogre to true ogre.
Feels like an Elden Ring boss.
Yeah,
Like a grafted.
7 straight up and down.
Yeah,
I think that's not bad.
Destroying helicopters, man. 7.
This one I remember. This one I really like, and I automatically already know it's going to be a 10 because it's so creative, and for what it is at the time, it's just a joy to watch.
Looks like Shin Chen.
This is what the anime should have looked like on Netflix instead of them going for that whole CGI.
With the weird triangle cast on everybody.
Yeah,
It's like everyone needs a triangle.
Illuminati thing on everybody.
Yes, that's subliminal messaging.
Yeah, you see, they put that in the Netflix show. Nah, it's fucking true. They probably do.
What on earth?
Heihachi Land.
Hey, Hachi Land.
What about Heihachi Land?
bruh.
It's much better, isn't it? What?
Yeah,
Now,
this
to
one
regular
is,
observers, it'd just be some young lady beating up an old man.
Yeah.
But to the rest of us, we know how evil Heihachi is. That's a 10 out of 10 for
An
me.
11 out of 10. That was superb.
I love that one. 10
one
out of
was
10.
good.
She gets it. This one
Yoshimitsu.
here, Yoshimitsu's.
Our very last one. And we're running through this pretty quick.
Which might, yeah, this is perfect.
Oh yeah, Ogre is his
might
rival,
be
right?
My least favorite one of his, even though it's very random. So they're feeding this rat this mutant gene here, whatever the fuck it's eating. The rat starts to mew aggressively to increase his jaw strength and attractiveness, and he just becomes a freaking a giant rat.
I don't know what else to say about that.
So, what are we giving that one? What do we give that one? That was like a
Definitely not as good as Yoshimitsu's other ones,
Yeah.
but
You were just chilling with Dr. Boskanovich. I would say give him an 8.
for entertainment, I give it a higher score, but I can't give it an 8 because it doesn't give us anything beyond, like, I mean, you would have to do some heavy explaining to explain why these motherfuckers are feeding rats something that makes it a giant rat.
6.5.
6.5? It
6.5.
would work. 6.5, yeah.
All right.
I think that's
We
the
made it
end
through.
of these videos.
Awesome.
Great. I'm glad that we redid that. We're going to listen back to this and make sure that we got everything.